Hi everyone, this is Vanessa with Gator Metal Roofing, and I am out here today in Kinston, North Carolina at the BBQ Festival on the news. Every year they have this festival in Kinston, North Carolina, where they have a whole hog cook-off, an old car show, tons of vendors from all over North Carolina, barbecue of all types, a helicopter ride, and so much more. So we're gonna enjoy the festivities of the first day of the barbecue festival, and we're also gonna take the opportunities to talk to some people, talk to some folks that are attending the barbecue about their home ownership and their roofs. If they're into metal roofs, if they know about metal roofs, we're just gonna take the opportunity to have a metal roof conversation, no sales pitch, just fun, relaxed conversation while enjoying the festivities here. So if you like this kind of content, I'm gonna ask you right now to take the time to just like and subscribe. And you can stay tuned for so much more. So we're here with Brandon from Magic Mile Screen Printing. And Brandon saved the day for me today because I spilled coffee all over my shirt and he gave me a free shirt. Brandon, that was so awesome.
No problem at all. You're very welcome.
Can you tell us a little bit about your business and what brings you here to the festival?
Yes, ma'am. We're a custom screen printer. We're right here in downtown Kinston. I've been doing it about 10 years or so downtown, and I'm also a photographer, and we run Art 105 Studios. It's an art gallery downtown. We run that as well.
And have you lived in Kinston? Do you live in Kinston?
I'm from Kinston originally. I've been here pretty much my whole life, except for moving away for college. So yeah, I'm born and bred right here in Kinston. So yeah.
Kingston too, but Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh, how about that? There you go.
I wanted to stick that in at some point.
We dropped the G a while ago. You still got the G.
G. So are you at the festival every year?
Yeah, this is probably our 7th or 8th year participating in the festival. Yeah, and I used to come as a youngster. Obviously, it's been going on since 1981. So yeah, it's been part of hometown tradition for a long time. So yeah.
What's your favorite part about the festival?
Seeing everybody that I haven't seen in a while. We reconnect with so many people out here, and it's just really nice to see all my friends and see all my acquaintances that I know around town. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and my little girl loves it too now. She loves the rides and the funnel cakes and the face painting and all that. So yeah.
So we're gonna segue into something completely different. Do you own your own property or your own home?
Yes, we have a property here in downtown Kinston. We live over top of my businesses right here in Kinston.
Oh, okay. And what kind of roof do you have on there?
It has one of the big, like the white, big rubber membrane roofs on top.
How long have you been in that building?
About 6 years we've owned it.
How long has the roof been on that building? Do you know?
I think it was redone maybe about 15 years ago or so. It's about a 100-year-old building, so but yeah, it does pretty well. Have a few leaks here and there sometimes.
With me, I have
Desmond Jones with Desmond's Wood Designs.
And Desmond is a vendor here at the festival. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about your business?
Yeah, I turn bowls, plates, vases, ornaments, many hundreds of them. Enjoy doing it. I'm the president of Down East Wood Turners right here in Kinston at the Arts Council.
So, what do you know about metal roofs? Are you a homeowner?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you currently have, what kind of roof do you currently have?
Got a 40-year dimensional shingle.
40-year dimensional shingle. What do you mean by a dimensional shingle?
Dimensional shingles is where they overlap, they're thicker, they're heavier. I looked at the metal roof when I built our house in 2000, but I decided to go with shingles.
What made you decide that you wanted to go with shingles?
Well, mainly because our house is a 12-12 pitch. So as that wind goes into it, it don't go under the shingle as much.
Okay.
Now, you know, if I had to replace them, I'll look at what's on the market at that time. I may go with metal roof.
So we're hanging with Karen and Dwight, and they're vendors here at the Barbecue Festival on the news. And their business is called?
Or latte, bath, body, and candles.
Are you homeowners?
Yes.
And what kind of roof do you have on your home now?
Shingles.
Shingles?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to tell me the story of your shingles? You recently repaired your roof?
Yes, due to the storms down in Wilmington, North Carolina, so we definitely just got our roof redone not even a year ago.
Okay, so what happened to the roof? Why did you have to get it redone? Did the shingles wear out, or was it because of the storm?
Because of the storm. We had some missing shingles because of the storm.
Okay, so you had missing shingles because of the storm, and you just decided to get the whole roof done. And why did you decide to go with shingles?
If I'm not mistaken, our homeowner association requires shingle roofs. I don't think we can do metal roofs at all in our neighborhood.
Do you know about metal roofs? Have you ever heard about metal?
My mom has a metal roof on her home.
Oh, okay. So what do you know about metal roofs?
What do I know? Come in different colors.
They're very popular nowadays, I feel like. I think a lot of people go that route instead of replacing with shingles now, don't they?
Let's say you have to replace your roof in the near future. Would metal be something that you might inquire about?
Yeah, I think so. I like the way that it looks, and you have a lot of color choices, and I feel like they last a pretty long time too. So yeah, I definitely will.
It's not a feeling, it's a fact.
Oh, there you go.
It lasts your whole lifetime. It's been proven.
Amazing. That's wonderful.
And especially with all of these sporadic weathers we've been having now, you never know what you're gonna get. It is 100% weather resistant. It's made to last your entire lifetime. I mean, it's metal once it's installed properly, and that's why you go with a reputable company like Gator Metal Roofing. You know that they have them in shingles too, the look. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They have.
okay.
We have the shingle style. It's called a stone-coated metal shingle. So it looks like shingles, but it's made of metal. Yeah, it's beautiful as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
your HOA probably would have approved that.
Yeah, because you even have to have color. You can't go off wall with color either. It's all the roofs have to be similar to the same color.
I know, cookie cutter style.
Yes,
huh?
absolutely.
But we have all types of colors. We also have the neutral colors that the HOAs like. Compared to metal, which would you recommend as the strongest of the two?
And that depends on the installation, how you put it on. If you put them down, screw them down right, I mean, they're tough. Years ago, now metal roofs were not as popular as they are today. That's
That is true.
That's why.
They've had a serious upgrade over the years.
Had a mini upgrade, yes. Mm-hmm.
Not just for barns anymore.
5E10, totally different, yeah.
Okay. If you had the choice, if your homeowner association had given you the choice to get metal, would you have considered it?
Depending on cost.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on the cost. I don't know the lifespan of the metal roofs, but I do know the shingles, the ones we got are 25-year shingles. So I'm not for sure about the metal roof at all.
It's a lifetime guarantee, especially with Gator Metal Roofing. We offer you a lifetime guarantee.
So is that the only benefit of having a metal roof, is that it lasts you a lifetime?
Not only that, but it's energy efficient, so you will be cutting back on your energy bills. It's made in such a way that it reflects the heat during the hot days, and then when it's cold, it regulates the heat inside. So you're not having to crank up your AC or your heat just to warm up or cool down the place. And yes, the fact that it lasts a lifetime is a huge deal. And if you have a storm, it's not going to easily blow away. And it's fun with all the different styles that it comes in now. You get these different pops of colors that you can get to play with. If you were to choose a metal roof, what color do you think you would choose
Probably black or red, maybe.
for your business?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I feel like it would look so good. Like
that's our colors.
you can do half black, half red.
There you go.
I mean, no one's done it yet. You could be the first. It is a creative studio, so you have a creative roof. You should really consider that though, Brandon. Okay. And you will stand out in Kinston down there. I feel I walked through downtown. It's beautiful. And a lot of remodeling going on. I think your metal roof might stand out with everybody down there.
Yeah, we may do some awnings too, and I've talked about doing metal when we do some awnings. I think that would look really good. So yeah, might be able to do a little bit more restoration on our building, and that'd be really nice around our entrances. So yeah,
You're gonna reach out to us when you're ready for that, right?
call Gator Metal Roofing. Yeah.
I like the sound of that. What color would you choose?
Black.
Black. Why black?
But now I would let my wife decide. Most likely black. Yeah.
And
I want blue, I don't know.
if someone were to come to you and ask you, they're building a house or they have to replace their roof, and they were to ask your suggestion, because you've been in this business for a while, right?
Yes, now in our area with the wind, the metal roofs are great. They are, if you install them correctly.
If you install them correctly, which we do at Gator Metal Roofing. Don't ever forget that part. I always tell people that. I was like, yes, it's what metal is one thing, but the installation has to be done correctly, right? We're very big on that. If you had the choice, all right, no HOA involved, and you had the choice to get a metal roof, what color do you think you would get?
It's going to be, our shingles are dark burgundy, so it'll be burgundy.
No, but if you didn't have to stick with the color code or anything.
It'd be dark burgundy. Yeah.
Our shutters are burgundy as well, mailbox burgundy, so that's our favorite color.
Doors burgundy.
So that's going to be our color.
Yeah, so it'll be burgundy.
So we have a berry color, berry.
Berry.
That is, yeah, a berry color that might be very similar to the dark burgundy. Dark burgundy is pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you recommend to someone now if they were interested in getting a new roof? What would you recommend?
Probably metal roofs because they've come so far. I mean, the metal is a whole lot heavier gauge. They use better installation than they did a long time ago. Again, it's more popular today than your shingles, and it'll last a lot longer. It will.
So he's not biased, even though he has his shingle roof. He's not biased, and I like that. I like that kind of honesty. Thank you so much for having this conversation with us. I'm wishing you much success this weekend.
Me too.
And lots of fun.
There you go. And
Right.
talking to a bunch of people will be fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. So now that we've had this conversation, would you consider ever buying a metal roof?
Yes, because of the lifetime.
Because of the lifetime.
Yes.
And of course the look.
Absolutely.
the feel.
Yes.
I'm answering.
Yes.
She really
'cause-
is.
But
Now
yes.
that we know that they can look like shingles.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's something
Absolutely.
we didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Visit our website, we ship www.arlottebbc.com.
And I am thanking you so much for spending this time with us, and I wish you all the best on your endeavors.
Thank you.
You are beautiful people. They're awesome. Love them. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling.
I am proud, and it is a privilege to be standing with Victor, and he is with AMVETS. Hi, Victor. Can you tell us a little bit about AMVETS?
I'd love to. AMVETS is the fourth largest national veteran service organization in the country. It stands for American Veterans. And what we do here, we're here on what we call Veterans Row because we have veteran service organizations over here. And we do things for the community. We provide scholarships for youth.
Victor, I want to say thank you so much for your service. It's always a pleasure to be in the presence of an Army vet.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you covering us and being able to see all the good things that are happening here at the BBQ Fest. So thank you so much.
Yes. We're going to segue into a completely different conversation now.
There you go.
Are you a homeowner?
I am.
How long have you lived in your current home?
Since 1988.
Stop.
Yeah.
So how many years is that? Like almost 40 years, right?
Yeah, it's we're going on about 35.
Where in North Carolina?
Oh, here.
Oh, here in Kinston?
Yes.
Okay. So have you had to change your roof at any point?
One time, it was when we had, I think it was Hurricane Fran and Bertha when the two hurricanes hit, probably 20 or more years ago, and we had damage. We had a lot of damage, so we had to have things done.
How long were you living in the house before the hurricane hit?
Probably about 10 years or less.
And you replaced your roof about how long ago?
Oh, it's been probably about over 20 years ago.
Over 20 years. And how is the shingles performing now for you?
Shingles are performing pretty well. There's a few loose spots here and there, just a couple. We did have a leak in one portion of the house, so we did have to have about a 5 by 5 foot section replaced.
And did you do it yourself or did you have someone come in?
No, we had someone come up.
Was it costly?
About 300.
All right, so I'm here with Mikkel, and he's one of the vendors here at the BBQ, and his business is called Royal Slush. All right, Mikkel, before we even get into the metal roof stuff, I want to try one of your Royal Slushes. I just tried the blueberry, which was absolutely amazing, but I want to try the, what should I get?
This is called water ice. You can pick any flavor, and it's going to be good. Let me give you something that you wouldn't pick, cherry Sprite.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, it's good. When he first asked me to try it, I thought it was gonna be like regular old crushed ice, but no, there's something so different about this. So if you guys wanna check him out, you should check him out. It's called
Royal Slush.
Royal Slush. All right, so do you own your own home?
Yeah.
What kind of roof do you have on your home?
Metal.
You have a metal roof? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. How long have you lived in that home?
3 years.
Did it come with the metal roof?
Yes, it did.
Okay, how long has the metal roof been on the house, do you know?
I believe It might have been put on maybe a year to 6 months prior to me purchasing it, but I had a metal roof put on another one of my buildings about a year ago.
I'm standing with Ron and Ursula, festival goers at the BBQ Festival. And I want to ask Ron and Ursula what they know about metal roofs.
Don't know a whole lot about metal roofs.
Only that they're metal.
So how long have you lived in your home?
20 years?
20 years?
Yeah.
Have you had to replace your roof since you've lived in your home?
No.
Have you had leaks?
No.
What do you have on your roof right now?
Shingles.
Shingles?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How long do you think your shingles are going to last you?
As long as they give me another 10 years, I'm good, because we'll be gone.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to move back to the beach.
Move back to the beach?
We have a place down there, we're going to make it permanent.
Well, that sounds awesome, first of all. What do you have on that place? Shingles?
No, we
What do you
have a
have?
flat roof.
A flat roof? Okay. But you wouldn't consider metal?
Not at the beach. No.
Lots of people have metal roofs at the beach,
Eh,
especially because of the weather and the wind and the spontaneity of the weather these days.
Thing I have at the beach will rust.
The metal that we have, the paint that we use on it, protects it for over 50 years.
I'd have to look into it then. Yeah.
Down here in the heat with the rubber roof, with the conditions of the weather, the rubber roofing can't handle the heat. It's just too intense. I think the maintenance on the metal roof is a lot easier. If you get debris on it, you can go up on the roof, brush it off, whereas the rubber roof, it gets tacky, with the heat. So I think, honestly, metal roofing is actually the more superior product depending on the application.
Do you find that during the hotter days, no, you don't really have to crank up the air as high as you probably used to because of the way that it's regulating the temperature?
I could say yeah, but I don't know if that's because I put a new roof on and insulated better.
Yeah.
But I'm quite sure that it would reflect the heat better just based off the material versus a rubber roof would actually hold the heat. I'm quite sure, naturally it would reflect it to be a better product.
When you were purchasing your home, did the equity of the home in your eyes go up because of the metal roof?
Yes, I didn't want to purchase a home with shingles, with like the regular asphalt shingles, so I definitely was more inclined to purchase a home with a metal roof in this particular area, yes.
Oh, so you were actually looking out for that as an aspect?
Yeah, because I don't only just do this, I also own property, I do construction, I'm one of those guys that do a little bit of everything. Anything I ever wanted to do, I don't leave no stone unturned, and I try to investigate any and everything. So, yeah, definitely, I didn't want to do shingles. Just with the winds, shingles will get tore off. So, metal roofing is definitely the way to go.
How much longer do you think you're going to have in the shingle?
Based on what it looks like right now, I'm saying probably about another 2 or 3 years
Okay.
before we're going to need to start looking for replacement.
So that will make it about 23, 24 years of you having that new roof by the time you're ready to replace.
Yes.
And in your replacement, are you considering going back to shingles, or have you ever considered a metal roof?
Well, actually, because I'm also a member of the American Legion, we literally just got our roof replaced with a metal roof. So we're going to see how that performs, and maybe within the next couple of years, when we're ready to do our own roof, we'll have some experience not only with shingle roofs but also with the metal roof.
What do you know about metal roofs?
Not too much. I need to get educated a little bit on metal roofs. So.
Well, they are going to last your lifetime. You don't have to worry about that. They're weather resistant. Or Gator Metal Roofs comes with a lifetime warranty. So if anything were to go wrong, which we highly doubt will, we're there to help you out to fix the problem. It's energy efficient, so you are going to see a decrease in your energy bills. When it gets hot, which it's hot already here and it's not even really summer yet, the heat reflects away, and so it's easier to cool your house down. And then when it's cold, it regulates the temperature on the inside, so it's easier to warm your house up, so you won't have those super high energy bills. And the paint is a 50-year warranty, and they come in all these beautiful colors and styles. What color would you choose I'm gonna ask the wife, because all the guys always say it's my wife's choice.
I have no idea. It just depends on where we are at that point in time.
I think blue would look beautiful by the ocean.
It might. It might.
Gray, so we'll see.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, hopefully your shingles gives you another 10 years. But if you happen to have to replace it before you leave, would you consider looking into metal?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
It increases the resale value by 6%. Fun question, if you were supposed to get one, what color would you get?
That's a good question. I would have to talk it over with my wife because I don't make any decisions on my own. We're a team. We're a team. So
What's your favorite color?
green.
My favorite color is green too. We have a beautiful forest green color.
Oh well, that's just about my favorite color right there.
And
So.
green blends in beautiful with the environment of North Carolina too.
Yeah.
So now that I've explained some things to you, would you consider getting a free estimate from Gator Metal Roofing in the future?
Definitely.
You heard it straight from Victor himself. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. And I wish you all the best with everything that you do. And again, we thank him for his service. The one and only.
Mikkel from Royal Slush, Philadelphia, baby. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
All of what he just said, plus the metal roofing, is the way to go. That part too. Want to wish you all the best this weekend. I hope you sell out. Like in Jamaica, we said sell off.
Sell out.
Sell off.
I like that. I like that. That might be a new slogan. It used to be don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, but I might have to switch up to sell off.
That's okay. You, the Jamaican people, approve. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. It's really good. All right. So that's a wrap on this year's barbecue festival on the news. Well, us visiting the first day of this year's barbecue festival on the news. We got to talk to some wonderful people, get some answers about metal roofs, and we had an amazing time. Behind me, you can see that they're setting up for the car show that they're gonna have tomorrow with all these vintage cars, and it's gonna continue to be an amazing celebration. We had a great time here, and we'll see you again soon. If you like the content, click like and subscribe. I'm Vanessa, and I'm out.